So why dispatch services are no longer as popular as they were. Number one, of course, we went through the pandemic, and you had a lot of pandemic people pop up in every industry, whether it was trucking, real estate, you name it, they were out there. And then, of course, you had everybody that learned it, saw a need to capitalize off of it. I've seen some people go as far as just creating little pamphlets that were basic of basic with hardly any good information for you to actually succeed, but they were making a killing off of these little pamphlets, downloads. You cannot learn dispatching by reading a pamphlet, okay? It takes hands-on training of someone showing you what needs to be done, what it's about. You are literally taking somebody's livelihood, their business, and you're running their company with them trusting you. Yet you think that you can read a pamphlet or a booklet that somebody sold you for dispatching and literally succeed with someone's business. I think the best trainer for dispatching is someone who actually have either owned a truck before, drove a truck before, know the ins and outs of negotiating, know seasons, lanes, routes, just logistics as a whole. You know, you have a lot of people that, you know, just, they came out of left field and they made a killing again, training people on how to dispatch, and 90%, maybe 95% are not even in business no more. You don't even see the flyers like you used to, because it wasn't a sustainable model. Number one, yes, everybody made, you know, some money during the pandemic, 2020, you know, 2021, and then it slowed down, and then they all fizzled and went right back to work. I tell anybody who's looking to come into this industry, please don't quit your job because someone told you this is where it's at, or you can make 10 grand a week, you can do this, that, and the third. Everybody will be doing it, and as a matter of fact, everybody was doing it. And now you got truckers have gotten smart. They got played by so many different dispatchers that didn't know anything. You had new truckers that didn't know that they were not supposed to let dispatchers get their money. Had dispatchers collecting the truckers' money, paying them. And what world do we do that? Not mine, and it shouldn't be any yours either. But it's just so much to discuss, to talk about. It's just a wide wide audience of things that you need to know. It's just not that simple as they lead it on to be. And the same thing with brokers. A lot of people popped up wanting to be a broker, and you know, there's a lot of courses going on, etc., and a lot of people fail. However, that model to me is more sustainable than it is as a dispatcher, because a dispatcher needs a broker, a trucker needs a broker. Of course, a trucker can go direct to a customer, but in all actuality, if you don't have enough trucks, then 9 times out of 10 you're not going to get any contracts. So you're still going to need that broker. Brokers is a salesperson, and they reach out to shippers and get contracts with shippers or freight from shippers, and they give it to the truckers, aka dispatchers. I personally choose not to deal with dispatchers due to all of the fraud that happened over the course of the last couple of years. Unless they are an in-house dispatcher, that's different, meaning you work directly for that company and that company only. With my trucking company, it's in-house dispatch. I don't hire independent dispatchers, and I never will. First of all, you got to know what I know, or be better than me for me to even consider, you know, putting you in a position of dispatching my units. So I just wanted to talk about, you know, dispatching and how a lot of people have ruined it. Tried to come in this industry, and they just ruined a lot. The trust is broken, all the theft and all of the schemes and things that has happened. It's just, you guys ran amok with it, and I'm kind of seeing things getting back to normal a little bit, and it's starting to feel a little bit like the old times. But just want to encourage someone to not quit their job, and let you know that, hey, if someone told you, oh, you can work your full-time job and dispatch, that's a lie. Number one, if you're dispatching trucks and you're at work, how are you gonna put out fires? How are you going to be found in loads if you, especially like if you're in customer service, you're a nurse, or you're doing something like that? You can't stop and you know, cater to that driver like he needs you to. So leave those people alone, stay in your job, or make a decision to either do one or the other. But it's a full-time job and it's a hustle. And again, you can lose that quick. They can decide they don't want you. They can decide they don't want to pay you, you name it. So at the end of the day, if you're not serious about it and you lack the knowledge, stay out of it. There's only one course that I would recommend someone to take if they're serious about wanting to become a dispatcher. You can reach out to me and I'll tell you about it, and who that person is. If you want to become a broker, hey, I'm your girl. Reach out to me. I'll get you the information you need. And that's all I have for today. So you guys be safe out there.